the mad rapper, I speak the truth, I let it flow. If you got an opinion, comment below and let me know. If you like, please hit subscribe and tell all your friends about the Mad Rapper Show. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mad Rapper Show. I'm your host, the Mad Rapper. Now, I try to get to my mail as quick as I can to answer any questions you guys have. I woke up this morning, I said I'm gonna take this time out of my life to make sure I get to my viewers and what they care about. Now, a lot of people have been hitting me up with saying they have legal troubles and legal problems, legal issues, if you may. I'm gonna break it down to you. If you don't wanna go to jail, here's a few things that you can do to stop yourself from being incarcerated. Don't do crime. A lot of times we can avoid being incarcerated by just not doing bad shit. Sometimes things look like a good idea at first, but if you count to 10, and while you count to 10, think about what could happen after you do it, you might not go to jail. Don't steal. Sometimes you could look at a situation and say, hey, I need this, I don't have a way of getting this, so I'll just steal that shit. This is bad. If you steal, you're possibly gonna go to jail. You're possibly gonna be incarcerated because you stole something that didn't belong to you. If you see something that you wanna take and you can't get it, don't steal it. This is wrong. Stealing is wrong. If you steal from somebody because you are broke, because you want to get something quick, you should not steal. Don't do drugs. A lot of people do drugs every day. A lot of people go to jail too. If you don't want to go to jail, I suggest you don't do drugs. And I know y'all looking at me like, damn, this is messed up. I can't believe the Mad Rapper is telling me that I should not do drugs. Don't do drugs and you have no reason to go to jail. Some of y'all smart, and y'all say, well, I'm drug free, that's the way I want to be. But instead of doing drugs, you're dealing drugs. If you deal drugs, the possibility of you going to jail or being incarcerated is going to increase by 150%. Don't deal drugs. I know you think you pushing nickel bags to the homies and whatnot, but by all means, you possibly will go and be in the penitentiary. The problems with doing drugs and doing crimes in general is that people talk. And a lot of niggas be talking. So when you go steal that flat screen and put it up in your mama's basement and niggas come over and y'all be smoking weed and you selling nickel bags, it's like a cauldron of reasons for you to go. And cauldron would be something that a witch uses to mix spells, and it's like you mixing up your demise in a batch of spell potions that you will be incarcerated with. Don't hit people. A lot of times I look at people in their face and I want to punch them in their eye. The only reason why I don't is because I don't want to go to jail. Yes, it's true. If you hit people on a regular basis or every once in a while, more than likely soon you will be incarcerated. That's right. You can hit somebody and you can go to jail. Don't hit people. Use the tools that we have to learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah, that's right. You can use the tools that the media has out there for you to learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't do the same shit. You would not know how many times I've witnessed niggas watching Cops and the same niggas that watch Cops go to jail. How is this possible? How is this possible? You're watching an informative show showing you how niggas fuck up and you choose to fuck up still? Why ain't niggas watching this like a blueprint of how not to get caught? Like seriously, a nigga watches Cops and sees somebody get pulled over, they got a broken headlight, and they trafficking drugs. And then the same nigga that seen that episode goes and sells drugs and then don't fix his car. So he got a broken headlight, a broken fucking motherfucking brake light, and he gets pulled over and he got fucking stacks of dope in the car. How is this possible? Cops, CSI, all there for your viewing enjoyment. But they also there as tools to learn from other people's mistakes. After watching the first 48, you'll see how a criminal investigation starts. By any means, you should watch that, and if you just so happens to decide to kill a nigga, you'll know what not to do. Now I could sum this all up by saying, don't do crime. Don't do crime. But a lot of times people get in trouble for being in the wrong place at the right time. Sometimes niggas just so happen to get in trouble for some shit they didn't do. So we're gonna break it down a little easier for the non-criminal ass niggas. If you get a car, pay your car insurance. Yeah, that's right. Don't ride dirty, niggas, because you can go to jail for that shit. Let's say you rolling, you ain't got no car insurance, and you just so happen to hit somebody and kill them motherfuckers. You can be sued and you might go to jail, nigga, and you might get your car impounded. And more than likely, it ain't your car anyway. So you might fuck over somebody else and fuck yourself. Pay your taxes. If you're making a lot of money and you ain't paying your taxes, more than likely, you gonna go to jail. Although this is not a violent crime, you can still go to jail for this. Don't rape people. I know you motherfuckers are mad about this one. And I know it seems like an easy and a fun thing to do as far as not being able to get any and seeing some girls and wanting to rape somebody, but it ain't only dudes to rape people. Girls rape people too. It's real. I've heard stories of girls raping people and I was like, damn, that dude must be a bitch. Now all these seem pretty self-explanatory and common sense, but with the people that are in jail right now, with the people that are fucking, going through legal troubles right now, it's like, nigga, didn't you know that you wasn't supposed to do this shit before you did it, and now you in jail? It don't make no sense to me, because I remember times when I'd be a little kid, and I was chilling, and my pops would be watching Cops, and he'd call me in there, he'd be like, Christopher, come here and check this out, and I'd come in there and be like, oh, not Cops again, because I knew I was going to get a lecture on how dumb niggas is, and then I watched the episode, and he asked me, what did he do wrong? And then I have to categorize in a beautiful fashion to my pops that show him I wasn't retarded, that I knew exactly what this nigga did wrong. When the cop is asking you questions and he asks them, can I search the vehicle, you have to have common sense to know you can say no, you can't search my vehicle. He would have to call a judge, get some kind of warrant, unless he sees something in the car that gives him probable cause to enter your vehicle. I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. Now me, on the other hand, in this situation, I've never had probable cause. Unless probable cause is going somewhere, the cops was watching and knowing there was drugs in that place, and assuming, because I'm black, that I went to buy drugs, which I did not. The cop gets my information, then they bring the K-9 unit. The K-9 unit does not alert to my ride, but the cop says he does. So I tell the cop, I'm like, hey, I don't think he alerted to the ride. I think he's just being a dog. Cop says, no, he alerted on the trunk. We gotta search the vehicle. Then I say, okay, well fine, because I know I don't have any drugs. He proceeds to open my car. He opened my car and not my trunk. So it's smelling kind of fishy right now. See, now that could happen to you, but you have the full right to say, hey, no, I do not want you to search my shit. And no, just because I'm black, I don't have no weed, son. Now these are just a few tips that you can take and learn from, and hopefully today I've stopped some of you dumb ass people from going to jail. Now if you agree with me, or if you don't, comment below and let me know. It's the Mad Rapper. I'm helping you guys stay out of the penitentiary, and I'm trying to keep y'all niggas from being incarcerated. And I'm out.